You're watching WYLN TV 35. Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand. A state trooper is being accused of assaulting a motorist during an arrest earlier this year. According to the PSP Internal Affairs Division, Israel Moore allegedly used his right leg to deliver 2 strikes to the upper torso of a motorist following a vehicle pursuit on the evening of February 13th. Another trooper was handcuffing the motorist at the time, and footage from both patrol vehicles captured the physical strikes. Moore enlisted with PSP back in February of 2019 and was assigned to Troop H Chambersburg when he initiated the pursuit. He's charged with second-degree misdemeanor simple assault and is suspended without pay pending resolution of the case. A Minersville man is wanted in Pottsville on charges of sexually assaulting a minor. Police obtained a felony arrest warrant for 19-year-old Ryan John Matukovich after an investigation showed that he sexually assaulted a minor last summer. Matukovich is charged with rape, statutory sexual assault, indecent assault, and corruption of minors. Police say that all attempts to locate Matukovich have been unsuccessful, so anyone with information regarding his plans or whereabouts is being asked to call police at 570-628-3792 or 570-622-1234, extension 1333. The Pennsylvania Department of State issued guidance in connection with the ongoing vote count in the Republican race for the open U.S. Senate seat. Today, the PA State Department's telling counties that undated or misdated mail-in ballots that arrived prior to the election night deadline must be counted, but as of now, not added to election totals. Ballots that were affected and had been set aside by county election officials must now be opened in an open meeting. A representative from each candidate and political party are permitted to watch. The national and state Republican parties also took the side of Dr. Mehmet Oz in the Keystone State's neck-and-neck primary contest and opposed a lawsuit by David McCormick. Oz has led McCormick in a race close enough to trigger Pennsylvania's automatic recount law. Police are searching for a suspect they say stole a wallet from a Columbia County hospital. Bloomsburg police say that the individual is wanted for questioning regarding a wallet that went missing from an office at the Geisinger Bloomsburg Hospital. The suspect is described as a roughly 6'6" black male with a thin build, wearing a face mask, a blue hooded sweatshirt, blue pants, and red sneakers. Police say the suspect left the scene in a dark-colored sedan heading north on State Route 487. Anyone with information is being asked to contact police. A Hazelton man's facing charges after allegedly throwing a woman from a vehicle earlier this month. State police at Frackville say they were called for a report of a domestic altercation between a boyfriend and girlfriend that broke out around 11 the morning of May 15th. Troopers say that 19-year-old Christian Stedman was driving a Mercedes-Benz C300 with his 19-year-old girlfriend, who was seated in the rear driver's side seat with the door open. Stedman, who was driving the vehicle in a violent manner, caused the woman to be thrown from the vehicle. A warrant was issued for his arrest on charges of aggravated assault, simple assault, recklessly endangering another person, driving without a license, careless driving, and reckless driving. A bridge inspection in one part of Luzerne County is expected to be part of the discussion when County Council meets this evening. County officials are looking into whether an inspection done on the Firefighters Memorial Bridge, also known as the Water Street Bridge, could reopen the county-owned bridge if the current weight limit allowed on the span is reduced. That bridge over the Susquehanna River connecting Pittston and West Pittston has been closed since last August. More information on tonight's agenda is available at LuzerneCounty.org. Wilkes-Barre Mayor George Brown announced a line that residents can call to report potholes in the area. Those who reside in the Wilkes-Barre area can now call the Pothole Reporting Line to report a pothole's location. Callers can either speak with a representative or just leave a message. The phone number to call is 570-208-4237, and more information can be found on the Wilkes-Barre City website or Facebook page. Wyoming Valley West School District officials spoke out on why the closure of one elementary school would be beneficial. The 102-year-old building that houses Schuyler Avenue Elementary School is in need of repairs, including a new roof. Officials have also said that closing the school would help close a gap in the district's budget. The plan is to move students that currently attend the school to other buildings within the district. However, parents and students who attended a special meeting recently voiced their concerns regarding overcrowding in the classrooms as a result of the closure. A vote on closing the school is expected to come in late August. Pennsylvania DEP Secretary Patrick McDonnell will be resigning from his position. McDonnell will depart on July 2nd after 25 years of servicing the Commonwealth. Before becoming acting secretary, he served as the department's director of policy and ran the state energy office. There, he coordinated renewable energy and energy efficiency issues. He also served as DEP's deputy secretary, where he oversaw the agency's budget, as well as its human resource and information technology programs. McDonnell spent 3 years as executive policy manager and had many roles within the Environmental Council of the states, such as president and vice president, treasurer, and vice chair of the Innovation and Productivity Committee. Wolf plans to name Ramez Ziada to serve as acting secretary. Geisinger has extended its visiting hours for adult patients. Visiting hours will now be from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Regardless of vaccination status, all patients must wear a mask on Geisinger property, and those who violate this policy will lose their visiting rights. Geisinger is also offering COVID-19 vaccine boosters for 5 to 11-year-olds. The CDC and FDA recently approved booster doses of the Pfizer vaccine for the age group. Data has shown that the vaccine increases protection in young children who can receive their single booster dose 5 months after their first 2. Geisinger pediatric clinics are now accepting appointments for those who are eligible. Coming up on Wyln News, another cougar goes collegiate, plus it's National Boat Safety Week. But first we'll take a look at our 5-day forecast brought to you by the Wyln Weather Kids. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Ezra. I'm 5 years old. It's kind of partly cloudy and it's kind of cold.
We want your child to be our Wyln Weather Kid. Your child can be our feature weather reporter of the day on Wyln News and Wyln social media posts, just by using your smartphone or any video recording device. It's easy. All ages are welcome, from toddlers to teens. To find out how, go to the weather section of WYLNTV.com or look for our post about it on the Wyln News Facebook page. Submit your Weather Kid video today.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Like and follow Wyln News on Facebook for the midday Wyln News update, posted between noon and 2 p.m. Tomorrow's care starts today with Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazelton, your ER partner.
A Hazelton area high school student will continue their academic and athletic career this fall. Wyln's Mackenzie Ocker tells us where they'll be heading.
Hazelton area high school senior Isabel Sirach signed her national letter of intent Monday afternoon. She'll be a member of the women's golf team at Catholic University of America and major in business with a concentration in finance and marketing.
I picked Catholic because when I stepped on campus, I really felt a family there, and I was being recruited by the golf coach, and when I got there, I really liked the golf coach, and I liked the team, and it really felt like an open community.
Family is everything, and Sirach is so grateful her parents were with her throughout the entire process.
My mom took me to almost all of my college tours. I applied to over 20 schools, so she was at every single one of those. My dad also tagged along to a few of them, and they just wanted me to go wherever I was happy.
Sirach is excited to attend classes and be a member of the golf team at Catholic University of America, but will never forget the memories she's made with her teammates.
I'll miss all of the practices that we had. They're so fun, and you're just surrounded by your friends, and it's just a really fun time.
Joe Ersta, head golf coach at Hazelton, describes the role Sirach played on the team.
Isabel was a true leader of the girls' team. She led us to the District 2 second place finish, almost got first, but and the girls had a 3-1-1 record.
One of Sirach's career highlights was receiving first place out of 22 teams at the Susquehanna Invitational. Coach Ersta reflects on what kind of player she was on and off the golf course.
She was just a role model. On the course, never down, no matter what happens. It's one shot at a time, what is, and she's always there to help pick the girls up. And off the course, just the epitome of being a wonderful young woman.
All of us here at Wyln would like to wish the best of luck to Isabel on her athletic and academic career at Catholic University of America. Reporting in Hazelton for Wyln Sports, I'm Mackenzie Ocker.
Thank you, Mackenzie. PSP Troop N Hazelton will be holding a free child safety seat inspection event this week. Members of Troop N, who are certified child passenger seat technicians, will be giving free car seat checks this Thursday, May 26th from 2 until 6 p.m. No appointment is needed for the event, which will be held at the Hazelton Barracks, located at 250 Desson Drive in West Hazelton. According to Safe Kids Worldwide, 73% of child car seats are not used correctly. For additional information or to schedule an appointment, contact Trooper Anthony Petrosky at 570-459-3900, extension 216. It's National Boat Safety Week, just on time for this weekend's unofficial start to summer. The week serves as a time to remind people of important safety tips before they take a trip out on the water. Officials want to make sure that everyone's wearing a life vest, staying sober on the water, keeping up with current weather conditions, and always letting someone know where they are. And with Memorial Day weekend typically being the start of boating season, the goal is to keep everyone safe. Officials also want to make sure that boaters have proper registration and permits to be out on the water. Be sure to visit fishandboat.com to learn more or to obtain a boating safety certificate. Wyln will be saluting those who have bravely served our country with special Memorial Day programming over the weekend. Starting this Sunday, May 29th, Wyln will be broadcasting specials with discussions ranging from the Korean War to Vietnam veterans and a musical salute to service. Then on Memorial Day Monday, May 30th, we'll also be adding the Holocaust, World War II, Gino Merli, and Normandy into the mix. Plus, Wyln will be showing a special Memorial Day broadcast on Monday for Wyln News. Our special programming schedule will be running from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday and 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Monday. So join us this Memorial Day weekend as we honor our veterans right here on Wyln TV. Coming up on Watinsky Villa's News Choice, we're talking Memorial Day weekend on the Strooper Talk Tuesday, plus Leading the Way, Part 2. And stay with us for everything else we have lined up for you later tonight on Wyln TV.
still perfecting her sidekick, and her jab is just for show. But for Abby, this is a remarkable day, because Abby recently defeated a real foe, cancer, when she partnered with Lehigh Valley Riley Children's Hospital, a children's hospital close to home with more than 30 pediatric specialties. Take a bow, Abby. You deserve it. Lehigh Valley Riley Children's Hospital. Your health deserves a partner.
This is it. The don't miss, can't miss weekend of the year. It's NASCAR time at Pocono Raceway. And you gotta be there. This is summertime. This is racing. This is the place to be. This is Pocono. NASCAR weekend, July 22nd to 24th at Pocono Raceway. You gotta be there for this.
Penn State Hazelton is improving the lives of others, starting in our community.
Providing degrees that meet the needs of the area.
Fueling entrepreneurship and contributing more than $36 million annually to the state's economy.
Researching the health of our local ecosystem on the Susquehanna River.
Together, our impact keeps growing, backed by the strength of 24 campuses and 700,000 alumni.
PPW Nation, get ready for the best of PPW Season 2. Join Paul Bowe, E. Julius Kuiper, Alexander Bravado, Tom Mitchell, and Alex Watt as we take you down memory lane and relive some of the best PPW matches of all time. Saturdays at 5 p.m., Sundays at 10 p.m., only on WYLN.
We all need a midweek pick-me-up, and WYLN TV 35 is your home for good news on Wednesdays. All our good news stories will be printed in the WYLN TV Pennies Classified Good News Bulletin, distributed throughout the community and digitally posted on WYLN News Facebook page and on our website. If you have good news to share, contact us to be featured in our special Good News edition. Good events, good people, good jobs, all good news.
Welcome to Trooper Talk Tuesday. Joining me today is Trooper Anthony Petrosky, Troop in Hazelton. It is time. We are getting set. The grill is out. The food is bought. And now we have to get to where we're going. It's Memorial Day weekend.
Yes, finally.
Woo!
Start of the summer, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do we do?
Well, here's the thing.
What don't we do?
We're going to talk about a little bit of both. So Memorial Day weekend, just like any other holiday weekend, there's going to be more people traveling. More people on the roads, which means there's more of a risk of crashes, more risk of danger. So we are actively patrolling. We patrol the interstates. We patrol the major roadways. We enforce all laws of Title 75, the Vehicle Code in Pennsylvania, to make sure that people get where they're going safe, because that's what it's all about. And you know, when we talk about holiday weekends, we know people are going to be at the parties, they're going to be at the barbecues, they're going to be having dinner with their friends and family. Do it responsibly. It's too easy now to not get a DUI. It's too easy to avoid a DUI. Why? Plan ahead. Have a designated driver. Use a taxi. Use a ride-sharing service. You could do it right on your phone. The driver comes and picks you up and takes you where you need to go safely. We will be out on the roads. If you are impaired, we will arrest you, and it will be too late at that point. You can't say, well, you know, I should have got a ride or I should have used the ride-sharing app. Yeah, you should have. But at that point, it's too late. Plan ahead. Start doing it now. Plan ahead so you can have a great holiday weekend, but also a safe holiday weekend.
And we always hear, and you just said it, that extra patrols will be out. We will be... Really?
Yes.
Is that true?
That's true.
Oh.
It's true. So it's not that we have more troopers working every shift. It's that we have funding to be able to patrol more of the roads. So troopers will come in various hours throughout the day, throughout the entire weekend, to be able to specifically just go out and enforce the traffic laws. Other troopers will still be answering calls, going to those 911 calls that keep coming in all day. But other troopers are just out there specifically enforcing the Commonwealth, the Vehicle Code law.
And again, when we're talking about Memorial Day, we're also talking about being outdoors, and especially now that it's after COVID and more people are getting back to doing these kind of things. So what other advice would you give folks who are going to be celebrating, or just not even Memorial Day, but just celebrating the fact that they're out again?
Yeah, just be aware that there's people around, there's neighbors, there's houses close. Don't be playing your music till 2, 3 in the morning. Try to respect your neighbors, whether you get along with them or not. Try to be neutral, because, things can get out of hand. And we end up getting a lot of calls on holiday weekends because parties are going on late at night and neighbors are trying to sleep. And we want everybody to have a good time, but you still have to follow the rules, okay? You still have to respect your neighbors. You still have to make sure the radio's turned down late at night so people can sleep, because some people might have work the next day.
Fireworks. That's a tough one.
Yeah. It's all summer.
And it's individual now, with different municipalities, different boroughs.
And the best answer for that is check with your municipality, see if you need a permit. You have to do it safe. You can't be within 150 feet of a house. You can't light off the fireworks towards a house or a car, whether they're occupied or not. So, be responsible for that. Check with your municipality to see if you need a permit.
And again, when we're talking about this holidays that come up, especially when we're outdoors, people are using their grills for the first time. And nothing like putting the grill underneath the roofing that comes out. Probably not a good idea.
Probably not. Use common sense. Pull the grill out a little bit. Check it. Make sure there's no leaks in your propane tank, anything like that. Check it to make sure that you're good and you don't have any issues with your grill.
Yeah, because, of course, Pennsylvania State Police have fire marshals.
We have fire marshals, and they will come out and investigate any fire-related incident.
Yeah, and we don't want any of that to be happening. Anything else about Memorial Day? What do you like? Hot dogs, hamburgers?
I like them both, and if you see us driving down your street, don't assume that, we got a call, because we still patrol the areas. We drive around. We want to be seen. We want people to know that we're here to protect you. But you can invite me into your barbecue if you'd like.
There you go. And I'm sure he won't eat much.
No, not much.
Thank you for joining us here on Trooper Talk Tuesday. And of course, we will have Trooper Anthony Petrosky, Troop in Hazelton, back with us again very soon.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazelton.
Have you ever experienced that super pushy salesperson who follows you all around? Not here.
Or wandered around that big box store looking for help in the appliance department only to find the pink guy? Not here.
And we have an experienced, courteous sales staff here to help you find the perfect mattress, piece of furniture, or appliance with no pressure.
And don't forget, everyday low prices.
You always get a feel-good shopping experience at Grand Central in Hazelton.
Your guide to everything Pocono Mountains is PTN, the Pocono Television Network. Watch PTN on WYLN.
Did you know that WYLN News provides news updates every weekday afternoon
At 1, 3, and 5 here on TV and on social media?
Did you also know you can watch WYLN News on the go by visiting our website or YouTube page?
Now more than ever,
WYLN is your local news leader.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600. Come shoot at Whitetail Preserve, 118 Boulevard Road in Bloomsburg. Their skeet, trap, and sporting clay fields are professionally designed, and all stations are handicapped accessible. Whitetail Preserve has resident shooting instructors certified by the NRA in shotgun, rifle, pistol, home safety, and personal protection in the home. Whitetail can also cater any size event, whether it be a private party, corporate event, or wedding. Call 570-384-2314 or 570-790-8969.
Like and follow WYLN News on Facebook for the midday WYLN News update, posted between noon and 2 p.m. Tomorrow's care starts today with Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazelton, your ER partner.
WYLN's going behind the scenes to learn more about the lives and goals of our local leaders. So, Michelle Riley's leading the way into part 2 of this week's series.
Welcome to Leading the Way, Part 2, and this week we are featuring Michelle Riley. And Michelle told us that she's involved in so many things and wears so many different hats. What about schooling?
What about schooling? Well, my goodness. So I am a graduate of Crestwood High School here at oh my gosh.
I won't ask you. I won't. Shh.
It was just a couple of years ago. And then I immediately got married and, started raising my family after that. And so going to school, then I went to real estate school, basically. I went to modeling school when I was in high school. I was taking private art lessons, things like that, but I didn't actually go to college, so I don't have that education.
But you do have education because you got it through leadership. Wilkes-Barre.
Yes.
So yeah, that's education.
That was the class of 2018. It is now called Leadership Luzerne County, but it was Leadership Wilkes-Barre at the time. And oh my gosh, was that a journey. That just took you on so many different paths that, and places that you just never imagined that you would be. And connecting the dots and meeting people and things coming full circle. It was a really very eye-opening and great learning experience.
Now, how did you get involved in that?
My former employer, for a while there, I was with Benchmark Mortgage. Eric McCabe was my manager who put me through the program. He sponsored me to go through the program, and I'm forever grateful because that introduced me to our project, which was the Phoenix Theater.
Oh!
Which is how I got involved in that.
See, I told you we'd connect the dots.
We did connect those dots, yes. And my group project, I wanted it to be something so different in my head going into leadership. I wanted to do something focused on autism, and for this young man in the area, his name was Michael. I raised money for Live with Autism for Rotary, through the Rotary Club for a couple years, and Michael would come with his mom and accept the check, and I really wanted something special for him. But then when the consensus of my group was doing this Phoenix Theater, how did I not know that at the end we would be building a home for Michael? Because Michael performs there. Michael is an amazing cartoon artist. He's done playbills, covers the playbills for them. And so we were building a home for Michael and didn't know. So that's one of those full circle moments that I'll never forget. Then, of course, I got to do the Jesus Christ Superstar twice now at the theater.
Yes.
And my role in Judas was just, amazing. I loved it. I'm so proud of that.
Well, that's why when I said you wear a lot of hats, and in case you missed us yesterday, she was growing up in Mountaintop and learning how to swim in the cold water, and now all of a sudden she's from Leadership Wilkes-Barre to building a theater and now on stage, and that is why you have to join us tomorrow for part 3 with Michelle Riley on Leading the Way, because we're going to talk about the theater.
And that's the news. Remember, the source matters now more than ever. Catch all the latest on our Facebook page, YouTube page, or at WYLNTV.com. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next, right here on WYLN TV.